You enter this room at your own risk. There is one iron rule, and that is that logic is an enemy and the truth is a menace. Logic is an enemy and the truth is a menace. And when do you realize you've gone insane? When do you realize you've gone insane? Ask yourself that question. And ask yourself, is it ever too late to go back? And go back to what? What is sanity anyway, when you are existentially bound to the ever-corrosive question of why? Why? Why must the ones I plead with always be the ones who shrug their shoulders, squint so hard with their heads turned sideways? All right. It's because they've seen this shit 1,000 times in the theater of my eyes. The mind is a solitary confinement. 312 months, 9,490 days, 23,000 hours, 14 million minutes. My life sentence is ticking away, collecting memories that subjugate, shelter deep within some vibration, some dimension, far, far away. An energetic force field, decoding and unraveling itself within the dirty walls of my descending mind. That echoes, that screams of said dimension, a dimension that is unseen and untouched by those who know me, and by those who unknowingly escort me there. Communication to express any of it bends your mind with illogical emotions, manifested in manic episodes, hysteria, the pursuit of never-ending pleasures, and an unrelenting loathing of this private hell. The mind is a solitary confinement, always restricting, expanding, retracting, exploiting. I know you must think I'm out of my mind speaking this way, but I just want to be out of my mind to get into yours. I want to be out of my mind to get into yours. Because I want out of piecing everything together just to figure out that anything and everything still comes up with nothing but the ultimate conclusion that this life will always be a twilight zone, an unsolved mystery, an endless time warp filled with suspense and the thrill of strangest realities. And I've been told to just stop. I've been told to just fucking stop. The words coming out of my mouth, I've been told to just stop. Because hearing you talk infects me with your ill ease, your disease. So please just stop. The words are seeping through, executing all the images, perfecting within seconds, then minutes, then time and time again. That is in my memory banks and chills underneath my fucking skin. The less I want to know, the more it triggers a resistance to a psyche so willingly open to illusions. I've been told to just fucking stop. The time is still ticking away. Far, far away in some dimension, and here I am. Here I am remembering that it's easy to forget. So easy to lose yourself in moments and memories and the images of long ago which resurrect themselves with all the clandestine affairs I had with insanity. All those clandestine affairs I had with insanity late at night, during the day, in my bed, on random endless couches, on the subway bench, walking along crowded streets, midnights at the beach, staring out into the ocean, forgetting my name, forgetting my face, forgetting the time and the place, the era, the decade, my humble confusion, my dark romances, the injustices of the world, and instead of tumbling back to wherever I lived to lay down, I end up hopping off of rooftops, howling naked at the moon, breaking bottles outside my fucking window. Every chronic midnight that shuffles in at dawn too bright and presumptuous as if I know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on? Maybe you can understand. Or maybe you can help me understand how a sun-kissed face turns into a shit-stained disgrace for once you're smacked with the ever-corrosive question of why, what, when, where, how, who cares? It mutates open sickness of a ill-ease by the ways of a hard-knock life, a lost highway, a dead-end street, apocalyptic wet dreams, and the overwrought desires to free yourself, an end that doesn't come fast enough of everything that holds you hostage. But your reality undercuts supposed pristine sanity as it's being thrown about on the corner, being stepped on by a shape-shifting predator, a drunken fool like the rest of you are gonna be tonight, and another lost, hungry fucking soul, all together in unison like an inharmonious choir begging for a cigarette in various tongues. A universal sadness in this small dick city that your own manic lifestyle becomes superimposed into the existence and the landscape that you become one of them. Picturesque. And then you realize it's never too late to go insane. It's never too late to go insane. And here I am. Here I am remembering all the late nights that I had with insanity. Every fucking time. Late at night, during the day, in my bed, in your bed, on the couches that are random, on the subway bench, walking alone on crowded streets, morning sprawls out on the park lawn, insomniatic late nights at the beach, forgetting my name as I stare out into the ocean, forgetting my face, the time, the place, the era, the decade, my humble, indecent confusion and obscene disregard for every fucking midnight that shuffles in a dawn too bright and presumptuous as if I know what the fuck is going on. As if I know what the fuck is going on and I just want to forget. I just want to forget. I want to forget that it's never too late to go insane. I want to forget that it's never too late to go insane. Because the mind is a solitary confinement. And I'm trying to recognize myself again and again in between the next indiscriminate distraction after another bout of silence. Silence as freedom. Silence as freedom. Freedom from all the ill-infested sound bites that surround me every inch of the fucking day. how it creeps in like an unannounced guest at your door, lingering on. I want a silence so heavy with an accumulation that it sends me into a self-induced hypnosis. Delicate moments where I enjoy forgetting everything that came before and everything that's already on its way, with a role for me to play, the role of manic frantic. That when I hear noise that hits my sore spot, I'm trying to rid the sound of cars honking, the sound of the TV, of loud conversations, the plates clattering, the sing tripping, birds chirping, the blaring music, the sirens, the sirens, the sirens. I become a fucking goddamn siren myself. Well, here's my goddamn siren song. It's silence. I love the sound of silence. It embraces me into a seductive absence of sound, where that moment of relief is a fleeting paradise before being bashed away by the daily interruptions which trick you into thinking that it's urgent, when the only thing that's urgent is relief, freedom, silence. See, I like my thoughts to be very loud and obnoxious, just like my voice. I like my thoughts to be very loud and obnoxious, just like my voice, and my voice resembles the everyday chaos because I'm chaotic without my sweet, sweet silence. I want a silence that hypnotizes you into a state of shock that when you hear it, it feels like unbearable pain. It feels like unbearable pain because all that's left is yourself. All that's left is yourself. And here I am. Here